Is that your lion, Alba? You hugging your lion? Yeah? How cute are you? You're adorable. Yes, you are. You're adorable. Yeah. You're so gorgeous. Yes, you are. I submiss. I'm on my back. Picnic. They both just stared at me. What the hell was that all about? Good morning, people. These girls play so regularly now, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
I think they spend more of the day playing than
anything else, yeah.
You need a wee now.
Yeah. Hi guys. So Sophie's still at home, and as you can see, I'm out. I just woke up from my nap, and Sophie's like, "We got nothing for breakfast." I was like, "I'll go to Tesco's." So I'm going to Tesco's, and Sophie stayed home with the girls. She's going to put up the vases that I gave her for our anniversary, hopefully. And she's also got to stay in because we got a parcel from DPD. And although I can answer the door, it's easier for Soph to just do it. So yeah, she's going to stay and do that for me whilst I run to Tesco's, because that's something I can do. And I've just realised I've got bedhead. Oops. It's been a bit of a quiet couple of days. When we went to the cinema, oh my god, that was amazing. We saw it in 3D. I can't really see 3D. I have like really bad dyslexia, and it turns out it can affect how you see 3D. So the only bits that I can see is when it's up really close. So what you're probably thinking, well, why did they pay to go see 3D? Well, Soph can see all of it in 3D, and for me then it just looks like a normal film with a few bits that come flying out at me. So yes, it costs a little bit more, but Soph really enjoys herself, and there is a little bit that I can see. Someone's cutting the grass, sorry. I'll carry on when I've gone past. The whole cinema was completely filled out. which I'm glad now that I pre-booked tickets online. It meant that we didn't have to try and buy stuff before, and obviously we took our own snacks in. When we got there was somebody trying, they were selling, like, it was an official person, but they were selling memorabilia for Fantastic Beasts, which was a little bit weird. We've never seen that at the cinema before, and it was t-shirts, but they were like 15 quid, and we just like, I'm not going to buy a t-shirt for 15 quid. And then it was the Funko Pop figurine things, which they're really expensive anyway, and we can't afford that sort of stuff, which kind of sucks, but one of those things. People got up and left in the middle of the cinema, like as if they wasn't enjoying themselves. I'm thinking, how can you not enjoy Fantastic Beasts? Yes, yes, I know it's one of those things you either love or hate, but you've bought tickets, so I'm presuming you enjoy Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter and all that sort of stuff. So you would have thought that they would have enjoyed it. I don't know. It's just one of those things, really. But yeah, we got back about 12:30, 1:45, like half midnight, 1:45. We always tend to go to the cinema at that time of night, purely because we're awake till God knows what time of the morning anyway. And in general, the cinemas, I mean, the last time we went, there was literally just like us and 2 other people. So we normally start the film at about midnight, whereas the latest film for 3D of Fantastic Beasts was at 9:25, so that's why it was like jam-packed. And of course, Fantastic Beasts came out on the 16th, so what do you expect? It's going to be busy. But we're really annoyed because the farmers around here are not sorting their bloody hedges out, which means as we were driving, because it's like really dark again, one of them didn't chop their hedges, and it's completely taken our wing mirror now. I mean, I know it was damaged to begin with, but now it's gone, so now we're going to have to try and buy a new wing mirror, which it's just really pissing me off, because one thing I don't want is to completely buy a new one again and someone's going to break it again. So it's just, hello. There's this thing round in Launceston. Every time I'm out and about, if there's another person in a wheelchair or a mobility scooter or something like that, we always say hello to each other. There's not that many of us, but because we've seen each other so many times, we always say hello to each other, and that was just one of the gentlemen's then. But yeah, because the farmers are not clearly sorting their hedges out, I'm just really scared that I'm going to pay for all this work to be done, and they're just going to rip the wing mirror off again. And the problem is, because of the size of our vehicle, and obviously we're higher up than most cars, I mean, our wing mirrors are probably at the height of what a normal car's roof is. So it's just going to end up happening again, because farmers clearly don't sort the hedges out at that height. Oh god, it's so cold out here, it's making me cry. So yeah, I'm just getting pissed off, because for us to go through the insurance, it's £100. So I'm going to email around and see if I can find someone who could do it a lot better for us, like for a cheaper price. Just realised, look how beautiful that sky is. It's gorgeous. I'll see if I can get a better look of it with the countryside. How beautiful is that? So yeah, I'm just arriving at Tesco's now, and my arm is aching because I've held it up the whole way. So we'll see you later. the girls. Soph passed me the ball for me to throw it, and I thought I would throw it with just my one arm. See if I could throw it any further.
She couldn't.
No, because
That's tell you why.
there was a really horrible crack noise, and I've broken my rib. I know it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Soph's just said then that I've done it so many times that I kind of know what it feels like, and like it's kind of catches my breath and struggle to move. But this part that I've done it, like say there's the spine here, is one of the ones that connect around the back, but it's the same bunch of ribs, I think, you know, like the ones I did the other month, but they were like, it was around my side that I'd done. Well, it's the one of those ribs, but the bit that connects towards the spine. Holy shit. Soph even heard it, and she wasn't even stood right next to me.
No, it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, it was instant.
I said though, didn't I? As soon as you did it, I said you've broken it, haven't you? It was so loud.
And it's a different type of snapping noise. It's not. Yeah, it's not like when you do like this. It's a very particular sound, and holy fucking fluff, it hurts.
Alba, bring it here, Pickle. Alba, get out.
Just
Alba,
typical.
bring it here, Dixie.
Soph put up the vases and put one of the roses in them, and she's put the other roses there for now. How could they though? We'll try and get a better picture during the day as well for you. I just tried coming up the stairs. And my ribs really hurt. It hurt so much more than last time. I think it's because my other ribs haven't healed. I don't know what to do. It's Soph's birthday in a week's time, and we're supposed to be taking her shopping. But at the minute I can barely breathe. Transferring hurts, but because it clicked right by my spine, anytime my spine moves, it catches it as well. I don't know what to do. I don't want to be taking morphine because I'm trying to wean off of it. knows it's hurting, but she doesn't know it's hurting this much because I've tried holding it in. I wish this would stop happening. I want it to go away. I can't do this. I wish my ribs would just stay in whole. I hate having all these illnesses. I just want to be normal. I just wish someone could take everything away. Soph doesn't deserve this. She deserves someone else. I can't do it anymore. Good evening. We're not doing them quite yet, Alden. Mummy's having a shower. We're just ending the vlog. Can you look at the people? Over? So that's Albert saying goodnight. I cannot lean to get Dixie. It is just not happening, I'm sorry.
It's facing the other way anyway.
Yeah. So, you've seen our day. You've actually done stuff today.
Yeah.
Something interesting for you to actually see. Tomorrow's going to be... I don't know, tomorrow's just going to be tomorrow.
I don't even know what day it is tomorrow.
Monday.
Alright, okay.
I forgot to say, the wheelchair lady rung up on Friday. She said to me that she was going to be sorting out the electric foot plates for me, which is great. But the other thing that she was going to do was do foot plates that went down to the floor so that I could just transfer without having to bend down and sort all the foot plates out. Hang on. And she turned and said that I would need a whole new chair. Well, she turned and said we was going to do the foot plates for you that go to the floor so that you could transfer it on and off to the toilet, to the sofa, and you can have more independence, but we would need to get you a new chair because they don't do them for the chair you've got. And then she turned and said in the next breath, but we would have to justify why you would need a new chair. And I'm thinking to myself, you've just bloody justified it. So, end result of that is, I'm not going to be getting a new chair, so I'm not going to be getting the foot plates that raise up and down. That will increase my independence.
One of the main reasons why we're not going to be getting a new chair though is because it took a really long time to get this chair being one that actually was good to drive and stuff.
And comfortable and things.
Yeah, like the ones we had before were either really uncomfortable, didn't drive well around these paths and these roads and stuff, and either skidded out or couldn't go up any of the curbs and stuff, or one of them actually blew up.
Yes.
When she was in it.
I had to literally chuck myself on the floor next to a main road and try and get away from my chair.
And it was like electricity catching on fire.
It was horrendous. I was on my own because it broke. So we were coming out of a craft fair with our friend, and we were on our way back, and somehow the wire got loose, wrapped around my wheel and snapped. So Sophie and our friend went back to get my manual chair. I stayed where we were because literally I could not move. There was no power to it. And in that time, the wind was blowing the snapped cable around, and it was hitting off the metal and was sparking and smoking and things. So I had to try and manually push my wheelchair down to where a bench was.
On a main road.
Yeah, I had to cross the road to get to there as well. And then I had to try and somehow make it so that the sparks, that the wire wouldn't keep contacting the metal, which meant I had to try and take my chair apart in the middle of the road.
And like no one stopped. Like people walked past, people drove past. No one stopped or like even looked and thought, hang about, that's clearly a wheelchair user there
On the floor.
and they're on the floor. Are they okay? No one stopped to consider it or anything.
No. So I refused. They said that they would just fix it and give me the chair back, and I point blank refused. I'm like, no, not happening. You can get me a new style chair. Which is when they gave us this one, and I've been happy with it since. So
yes, we don't really want to risk trying out new chairs and then having all of the stress of going through all that process again, because it was really horrible.
plus, because I am bigger, there is a very limited amount of chairs that is suitable for my weight and size and things, and I just literally can't be bothered. I mean, my chair at the minute is making some awful noises since they sort of like give me new front wheels, but we think it's just because they're too tight.
Yeah, we think that they might have just tightened up the bolts a bit too much.
Yeah, so
they do look quite. It only happens when like it's moving, and it gets worse the faster she goes. So it just makes sense that it's because it's tight and it's like rubber on, like rubber like squishing. That's like what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when they come and do the new foot plates, then I'll just ask him to loosen it up or have a look at it to try and sort it, and then it'll be perfect again. But yeah, that's kind of it so far.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sit here, do my nebs, take my meds because I've got pain relief. So just gonna have a shower, and I'm gonna edit the vlog.
Yeah.
So